Why? What is your why? Your why in life. Your why you do the things you do. For many of us, it's not a very good why. Many times we say, I have to. Well, I have to do that. I have to do this. Do you realize there's not very many things in life that you have to do? The have-tos of life, they really don't exist. We make that up in our life and we make that up in our mind. And the reality is that why? Your why really matters. I see a why as two different things. What heals you or what hurts you. And you get to make that choice every single day. But for many of us, we're not fighting for our why. We're not fighting for what heals us. And in our life and in your life, you get to make that decision. I was watching a basketball game the other day with Kentucky, and we saw a man named Oscar Tshiebwe. He's one of the greatest rebounders I've ever seen in my life. And for Kentucky, he's one of the best rebounders ever in Kentucky history. And whenever you hear his story, he talks about his why he's going after that ball, because he's not from this country. And his dad, an evangelist, was poisoned because of his faith. And I see Oscar Tshiebwe, and he says that he finally made it back to his country here recently after being in the United States since he was 16. I don't know how old he is. He's 20 probably at this point. And he sees the condition of his family. And he knows that he can do something by getting to the NBA. His why is bigger than himself. Is your why bigger than yourself? Are you looking to go out and help other people heal themselves too? Are you looking to make your life count for something more than you can do on your own? That you come together and you see that your why is influencing and impacting other people's lives. See, my why, I have multiple whys for different reasons, for different things that I'm doing. And I ultimately get to make choices with that why. The why that heals me, I want to make those choices. But then people will say, well, why won't you do this or why won't you do that? And I'll go, what hurts you? That's going to hurt my overall why, and I'm fighting for my why, and I will not give up on my why. I will not stop going forward on my why. My why propels my goals. My why makes my goals matter. My goals become so clear, and the vision of my life becomes so crystal clear that when my why is big enough, I can go through uncomfortable. When my why is big enough, I can go through pain. When my why is big enough, I can go through some struggles. When my why is big enough, I can get to an obstacle and turn it into an opportunity. When my why is big enough, I can have naysayers and people being negative around me, and it won't even alter one moment of thought. Why? Because my why is so big and I'm so passionate and so consistent with what I'm supposed to do that all the other things become periphery, and it just is part of life. You don't hear it. It's much like being a coach of a basketball team and you have people yelling and it's loud in there, but only thing you focus on is your kids that you're coaching. You don't hear other people and what they're saying. You don't hear what they're saying about you. You don't hear what they're thinking about you. You don't even care what they're thinking about you. Why? Because your why is big enough. Is your why big enough to fight for? Is your why big enough to go through the struggles? Is your why what heals you? Is it big enough? See, for you and for me, I want you to go conquer your day so you can go conquer your life. And you have to evaluate and manifest and look at your why. When your why is big enough, your vision is going to become clear. Your goals are going to become set. And your fight is going to become strong. Hey, holy and healthy living is what this Jesus follower is about. And I want to help you fight for your why. If you're in need of a health plan, I'm telling you, we'll find your why and we will fight for your why. What heals you We will fight together to help you accomplish that. Hey, message me if you have need of any kind of help. We would love to be your coach.